What's going on, guys? Welcome to DCA Adventure. It is 3D Print Wednesday, and I'm your host here, Crypto Miguel. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining. We have a interesting little project episode today. More like a keep the kids at bay episode. Printed this off for the kids. That way they had something that they could just there and be like, "Oh, look at my dad printed for me," kind of thing. While the printer is in move. Yeah, let's just get started. So guys, here we have the Project Pikachu. Currently is printing right up here behind me. I got it going, of course, at like 10x speed. Move my mic closer to me. Going like 10x speed right now, trying to capture this and all that. But this was a keep the kids at bay thing, really. But this is the Pikachu. I know it's gonna be hard to see it because green screen and all. Every time green screen off just for a second. So there he is in all of his little Pikachu glory, which he turned out pretty well. Printed out supports for the tail, of course, from up from the ground, as well as arms and right here where his nose overhangs. But I mean, other than that, it's a great little Pikachu. I think I only 25% infilled this. It really wasn't anything crazy. But yeah, that was pretty cool. It's a cool little print. Definitely put the printer to the test. As you can see, the little bit of stringiness that's kind of going on right around the tail, between the tail and the arms, and where it starts printing supports for everything. But other than that, all around, it was a good print. You know, it took about like 6.5 hours, so it was by far one of the longest prints that I ever had to do. Let's see, an ITX case. Yes, that will be one of the next things that I will be doing with my printer. But first, I have to gotta move. So yeah, this is like the first year y'all have probably heard about this, but yeah, I gotta move, and printer is currently being moved to the new place and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, nothing right now. There might not be an episode next week. If there is, it'll just be me like live streaming and kind of talking, because I can't print anything right now. But yes, the ITX case will be being built for sure. I actually have the old coin mine board that I want to put into one of those as well. So yes, totally yes, they're space goats. Dude, it's going good, Serpent. It's going good, man. I'm just chilling, sitting here, chit-chatting a little bit while this print is going on here behind me. And talk a little bit about some upgrades that I am currently in the process of getting, that I'm DCAing into for my printer to hopefully ensure better quality prints. So I'm just gonna minimize or make it a little smaller over there, but I'm gonna drag that over theirs. That way I can still see the chat. But guys, this is actually a pretty cool little thing here that we have, and is now officially live. I've been working with the coin request people for a little while. Let me see if I can. Where are we at? Left monitor, real fast. So you can see everything. This is a coin request. So down in the link below, you can actually see this. It says donate via coin request, and now you can donate Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Monero, or Zcash through coin request. Simple as just going here, clicking like Ethereum. It gives you an Ethereum address, which it isn't our direct Ethereum address. It helps keep our team wallet like safe. The DCA wallet safe, is this helps. So it's a nice little way to tip, and you can pay directly from a Zelcore wallet, a BitPay wallet, a Ledger, an Exodus, straight through there. So it's a nice feature. So look for that down in the description below. Coinrequest.io, DCAventure.coinrequest.io. Of course, we'll put that Pika back up in there so we don't. I was gonna show y'all Thingiverse, but it's actually down, so can't do that. Bummer. It's okay. So 2020, best Creality Ender 3 Pro upgrades and more. I've been kind of following this along and purchasing these upgrades and doing these as they come along and see fit. Of course, polypropylene build plate, not really necessary for me. I have the stock printing plate, which you can see in the very back behind the printer, as well as the tempered glass plate. So that really doesn't suffice to me. This doesn't really bother me, but it's still nice because they're magnetic and they're bendable, so you can easily get prints off. I haven't caught your printer LiveStream. What have you used to file off or smooth your prints? I mean, most of the prints come out pretty smooth to begin with, but if I do, I have like a small file, like a really small file, that I use for prints. Right now, whenever I am not using it, it's actually holding all my little DCA chips, because there's so many of them. So next there will be black ones to be added to these, so it'll be nice. But yeah, that's what I use currently. But other than that, they're pretty well good. I can't use like acetone vapor chambers with PLA. It'll warp them pretty well, so I don't do that, for me anyway. Hope that answers your question. But thanks for tuning in for the first time. Yeah, welcome to 3D Print Wednesday. We just talk a little about printing, nothing extravagant. Last week we had crypto cloaks on, which was really fun. The MK10 extruder hot end, I have not purchased this. I have not really looked into getting that yet. That's not in my top priority list. If I have a problem with my hot end, I'll swap over for sure, but not on my top. Laser engraving, I really don't care to do that with my Ender 3, so scrap that for me. The tempered glass build plate, got that. That came with my printer. Didn't even order it, but it came with it. Printing enclosure, pretty much got that. I keep mine inside of a cabinet, as you can see in the video above me. It is in what I call the 3D printing cabinet, so we're good there. Silent mainboard, have not done this yet because I'm going to upgrade to a third-party board, one that's not from Creality. So, SD card extension cable, don't really care for this, so we'll be alright. The metal bed leveling nuts, though, that's totally something that I have looked into, as well as there's some springs. Where's right here? So I've looked into these and getting these, getting the wheels plus these tightening screws. I've had issues with my 3D printer with not being able to tighten the bed down enough. There's not enough tension on the screws, so therefore I can't get the bed completely level, and I've had quite a few issues with that. So getting this will help me from that being an issue. Definitely something that I'm looking into. The BL Touch is also something that I am looking into, and getting this. That way I can get auto bed leveling, or auto mesh bed leveling. It checks, I think it's like 30 something points. Grit says you can have my yellow springs. Yeah, I know, thank you. I appreciate that. These were just it's a talking point. That these are what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to get the wheels as well. So just that. Looks like it comes in a set. So, but I'll gladly take them. Thick boy, I know, right? Raspberry Pi 4 for Octoprint. I've looked into this. I also have like a couple of micro Dell PCs that I am looking into running Octoprint on, and have ran it, tested it, make sure that I can get it to work, and works. So I'll be doing that. But nonetheless, good value. I know that Grits runs these. That's awesome. What's up, Ralph Cooper? Hope you're enjoying that sunset. What's up, Bitcoin Jake? So, glass print bed. Same thing as the, well, not really the same thing, different surface, but I have the glass bed. The Titan Aero Extruder. Do not have this. Not looking to get this. If I upgrade my extruder, I'm just going to go dual extruders, or dual filament extruder. Updated my CoinTree OBS GitHub today. Any OBS can now do live crypto donations while streaming using CoinTree. Wow. That's legit, dude. CoinTree OBS GitHub today. And you're going to send me some links to that, and I will import that into OBS, and we'll start using that here on DCA, because that's legit. Super legit, dude. LEDs, LED strip to light up your Ender 3. I have a light above my Ender 3, so covered there. All metal feeder assembly. Looking into this, not on the top of my to-do list, but nice. There's the yellow springs I was talking about. That right there. That Grits is talking about. Dampeners, have not looked into those. Not really on top of my to-do list. The Bowden PTFE tubing, though, this is also on my to-do list. That is for sure. As you can see, it's about $11. I mean, DCA into these things. You know what I mean? Just little bit by little bit, DCAing into like one thing at a time, getting it ready for when I can successfully run my printer again and everything's good to go. Not running this. I've looked into it. Looks cool, but I don't think I need it, especially right now. If I run a different kind of filament, yes. Yeah, the light above my printer is an LED light, so that's why it's so bright. And if you watch the video, how like the lighting keeps changing, because it shines right off how the brightness of the yellow filament, and just shines right back into the camera, so it keeps changing the way it looks. And you can see it as it goes, like, yeah, that's cool. Looking into printing these as well. Super cool thing. You can print these out on. There's a file on Thingiverse, but Thingiverse is broken. The board fan guard. Everybody has seen this. I have created this. There's a DCA version on the DCA Thingiverse, which there's a link in down below. Just posting the DCA Discord. Awesome, dude. Got you, Bitcoin chick. Dude, copy. I'm gonna paste that in a special spot for later. Boom. Good job, dude. So, I have a DCA version of this on the DCA Thingiverse, which is down in the description below, whenever they decide to, work. Filament guide snap in. I do not have a snap in per se. I have mine slides in, but I do have one of these. Mine is not a circle. It's more like a C. So that way you can still slide the filament in and out, and not have to like cut the filament to get it out. That's just my personal preference. The display LCD PCB cover did that. I showed y'all that. Have it printed and made for the Ender 3. The vent ring, do not have this. Not really sure why I need it, but you can print your own. Don't need to buy it. These are, once I move and everything is moved over, these are being printed. I have a couple of them already, just to see how they printed, but I was having issues with the leveling, so they didn't come out good. But yeah, gonna have these to. This is for the ribbon cable for the LCD. The LCD is like right over here. So gonna get those. Of course, they're all yellow. The belt tensioners, I have not done these. They're not compatible with the Ender 3 Pro because the Ender 3 Pro has this. Have not done these yet, but will be doing these as soon as I have it set back up. The Z motor spacer support, I do not have this printed out. Probably be helpful because I've had a few issues with that, with the Z stop. The pressure fitting fix, have those already, so I don't need them, but still good to have. That's for sure. Make sure you guys smash the like button as well. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I printed this with a GoPro mount right here to mount the camera to it, so that way the camera could be right there with it. And for whatever reason, it broke right here. After I printed it, the moment I went to go pull it up, dude, it just snapped right in half. And I was like, oh, cool. So, printed it, but it broke. Cable clip, do not have those printed out. As you can see, like way up there, my cables aren't really bothering me, but I plan to get the cable change, so this won't really be needed. The extended extruder arm, you can print these yourself. Mine has it. Mine is in good shape. I actually have a extra piece that's right over here that slides in and bolts into this bolt to help angle the filament at a good angle. So, let's see. Z filament wire guard, not necessary for me. V slot tool holder, don't really use that. I actually keep mine right behind the camera that you see up there, because of the way my Ender 3 faces inside the cabinet. A beeper silencer, I do not have that, but it would be cool. Most of my prints I don't have that turned on, so good. Cover, I have one of these that I have not printed out yet, because I'm waiting to get my other two colors. That way I can dual color like that and have a kind of like an overlay, and it'll be the DCA logo, and it'll be in the blue and the orange. So don't have that yet, we'll be doing that. The micro SD card holder, this I don't really care to have on mine, so yeah. The easy control knob, I'm cool with the knob that's on mine. Don't need it. And boom. But there's the list of what are the best Ender 3 mods, they say, this year. Anyway, if anybody wants the link, there's the link for this article that gives you all of this. So as you can see, the little Pikachu is still just kind of chugging along, man. He's probably still got about, I'd give or say like 10 minutes or so before it's officially done. If anybody has any questions, that would be a great time to go ahead and ask. I think I'll be playing some games tonight after LiveStream, so stay tuned for that. I don't know if Nim's been streaming on Twitch playing some games, but I don't know if he's playing. Yeah, he is. So Nim's actually playing Dirt 4 right now. Look at him go. Look at this little Nimmy. Look at little Nimmy. Tickle. So yeah, Nim's actually over there streaming on Dirt 4 right now. That's pretty cool. Just chilling over there, it looks like. I'm just gonna hashtag DCA raid. Boom. Y'all can't see it, but I commented DCA raid. Before I roll out of here. So yeah, gonna be getting this. This is one of the things that I have on my list, as well as this and the BL Touch, which I can get on Amazon. This is the only link they had, so boo. Pooey on them. On the article anyway. But yeah, so those are the upgrades that I'm going to be getting. Yeah, dude, Thingiverse is down. It's been down like all day. I was going to show some stuff earlier today, and I was going to put the Thingiverse file for that, for the Pika in there. But I can't because Thingiverse is down and I can't grab it off of there. So, it's whatever. Worth the money for the parts? Yes, because it will, the springs and the knobs are kind of aesthetic. I would think they're not really, they'll last longer than the plastic ones, but you can just print plastic ones, so it's whatever. But the springs are what I need. Grit said he's sending me the springs, so that's all I really need. The springs are a little longer and definitely have a more tension to them. So leveling my bed will be easier because I can't. The springs aren't stiff enough. That's what it's boiling down to. Is the strings aren't stiff enough for me to get a level bed correctly. Read comment above. What's your thoughts on the printers that also do CNC and engraving and as well as 3D printing? So there are there's a few of those out there. I've seen a couple that do both, and it's pretty cool. I'm not like the biggest fan really of a all-in-one printer. Because it's gonna lack somewhere. and that's more points of failure. So I think not like the best, but that's just me. Adding the laser engraver to an Ender 3 is pretty nifty, and you can cut through some things with the laser engraver. So the glass plate is good. Yeah, I agree. I have where is it? I just went right past it. I hard scrolled. I have this. This is what I have on mine. Is the tempered glass build plate for the Ender 3. That is what I currently have on, as you can see up there. Yeah, too many variables. Dang, that sucks. Grits that you'll be a few weeks before you can get back to your printer. But you'll be sending the springs soon. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, the springs will definitely be the probably answer to most of my bed leveling issues that I've had. Let's see. Also, then you can only do one thing at a time, whereas if you had a 3D printer and engraver, you could run each separately. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I have the BL Touch, but it's on my CR10 Pro. Yeah. See, now this right here, I'm gonna zoom this print in. Is right. I don't know if y'all can see right where the nozzle is, right behind. It's actually building up a little bit of plastic, and I was unsure of where it came from. Still, whenever the print was done, there was some right at the back of the backside of the nozzle, just like right where that back screw. There's like 4 screws up in that plate, and it's on the back screw. There was a little bit of plastic, and I was like, what? Don't know where it came from. Don't think it came out of the screw hole because it was tight. I think some just kind of snagged somewhere. I think all the stringing built up, is my personal opinion. What is it building? It's building a Pikachu. Yeah. Yep, Pikachu. Building a Pikachu. To keep the kids at bay while the Pikachu's at play. Right? Now you can see where it's been building all the supports and everything for the Pikachu. Yeah. Kaboom. Rocket ship. Cheers. Really like this this GitHub thing that you posted there, Bitcoin Jake. That's pretty legit, dude. Only thing I don't like about Cointree is that it shows recent activity. So it shows like people tipping and stuff. So that I don't really like on their website, that it shows like someone sent, like it shows anonymous sent $1 to Ken Bosak, but still, you know what I mean? Ken Bosak got $1 from somebody, or like Scott C Business got $10 or got $5 from somebody. Or the Desert Lynx got $30 in Dash from Naomi. So I don't like that you can see that. Like, I get it, it's probably for like a social aspect, but I'd prefer like not to say anything. You know what I mean? Like, not, at least not the website. Not like you just go to their website and see who's all sent stuff. I don't know. I mean, but it's tips though, so yeah. Yeah. We'll see if we can get it set up before Friday night. Maybe it's an option you can opt out of. I don't know. It's possible. Curious on the cost for your setup. I paid $199 for my Ender 3 that you see right here above me. It was $199 after everything was said and done. A spool of filament cost me about $25, give or take, a pop for a kilogram spool. See, in this view right here, the camera's kind of moved down a little bit, but from its stand, but you can see the like way up there. You can see the little bit of plastic that's built up on the side. Yes. He said thanks to the previous stream. Yeah, there was a big sale on the Ender 3. I'm gonna check right now, see if it's still going on. So right now they're giving you an extra $20 off. So $199 minus 20. An extra 20 off, yeah, currently, according to their website. As we can see right there. So here's the Ender 3 3D printer, extra $20 off, so they'll add $20 off once you add to cart. So add to cart, we'll go in view, whatever. I don't know. Maybe you have to go to checkout. I'm not going to go that far. But I paid $199 for mine after everything was said and done. That's how much I paid for my Ender 3. Yeah, not a problem. Just want people to get like the best bang for their buck, especially when you're just getting into this. No reason to go spend a crap ton on one of those. But I will look into setting up the coin tree account after this stream is over. That's for sure. Bitcoin Jake. Because I was looking at it and it's just straight cease. Added as a browser source. Change settings. Add custom text field. Huh. That's pretty cool, Bitcoin Jake. It looks extremely simple. And on your GitHub you have like instructions how to do it, so even more simple. And it just pops up like that down below and be like tip by such and such. I dig it. I can dig it. Can you edit it at all? Make it look different? Like different colors? So then it updates live as people send donos. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. Cool. Interesting. So it's like live crypto super chats. I dig it. I dig it, Bitcoin Jake. I dig it. Ensure that I have it pinned over here too. I'll get that set up as soon as I'm done with this. So. And get that spread to everybody. Boom! Just like that, guys. Pikachu is done. Just like that. Pikachu is done. Dunzo. Pikachu's Dunzo. So, real fast, we'll turn off the green screen and I will show the Pikachu just like this. Here's a nice little Pika Pika, as you can see. Pretty well smooth. Try to get it. And you can see he's pretty smooth. Worked out pretty well, pretty solid. Tail turned out great. That was the biggest. I was kind of worried about it, but tail turned out good. The stringiness between the ears was the biggest, like stringiness part between the two. But all over, turned out great. This is the pretty good part about the texture glass beds, is that the bottom of these are like super soft, or not super soft, but super smooth, and it gives a nice little texture to them. So there it is, guys. So there's that. Now you gotta paint it. Yep, now I gotta paint it. Which you don't gotta paint much on that either, because I've made it in yellow. So Pikachu's yellow. All I gotta do is paint the eyes and a little bit of black on some ears and some little red spots on the cheeks, and it'd be good to go. So the kids have that. But guys, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to this channel. Please hit the bell notification so anytime that we go live here on DCA, which will be for the rest of the week, because it's Wednesday, which is hump day, so that means you get the rest of us the rest of the week, as well as we're gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna play a little bit of games here in a little bit. If I get this coin thing set up quickly, we can maybe live stream again later. Maybe. We'll see how that goes and see how the tipping goes. If not, we'll test it on Friday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for trading in the view with Jay. So catch y'all later. See you next time. Keep on printing and enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Later.